Before my diagnosis, I was really conscious about my lifestyle. I made a few lifestyle changes and exercise changes to meet the needs of a person living with MS. Have you made any kind of changes, Lottie?
Good question. I've been quite conscious not to change too much as a result of diagnosis. I don't want to feel like, oh, now I've got MS, I can't do certain things. I think doing more gentle exercise and taking things slower and listening to my body have been really, really important. How about you? What kind of changes have you made?
I started off with my exercise routine. I've also have gotten into strength training. So my problematic area are my legs. So I'm super nervous to lose any kind of mobility.
Yeah, as a personal trainer, I can definitely say that that's a good thing you're doing. So, so how did you decide to make those lifestyle changes? Like, what impacted your decision making? Did you speak to healthcare professionals, or where did you kind of get your advice from?
When I was first diagnosed, I remember my neurologist saying, keep up with exercise. It was more reinforced when I just finished my first round of treatment on Limtrata. I had no strength at all, and I went from super healthy to not being able to literally lift up a basket of clothes. And 6 months post-treatment now, I've gotten into an exercise routine which will help me live a better everyday life.
Amazing. I thought you were going to say a badass life then.
A badass life. So Lottie, has there been anything moving forward with your MS diagnosis that you've planned to change for the future?
I think there's always things that I could change to kind of keep stress levels down, I think is my main thing, because they talk about it being such a trigger. So I definitely would like to prioritize yoga and meditation and some of the things that you talked about more. I'm definitely always open to making changes. And I think as more research is done and studies come out, it's really interesting to keep on top of that and kind of look at what lifestyle changes we can make to minimize symptoms or triggers for relapses. So I wouldn't rule out any changes for the future, and maybe a few more holidays to get some vitamin D from the sun would help. How about you?
I wouldn't say I'm a heavy alcohol drinker, but I do love socializing. And if I go out for dinner, I always have that glass of wine, cheeky cocktail every now and then. But I guess I've really noticed in the past 3 months, especially over the Christmas season, drinking has really flared up all my symptoms. Cut it back and reduce it to literally once a month just to avoid it, because I've really noticed drinking does flare everything up.
If you're seeing positive changes, then that's great. If it's helping to reduce symptom flare up, then 100% that's a great lifestyle change. And especially if you can still enjoy a glass or two every now and then.